My mother-in-law lay down on the sofa in my house without asking and fell asleep without paying attention to me. I, a 31-year-old man, and my wife, aged 32, recently settled into our own home after a period of living separately. Years ago, my wife purchased a single wide for herself, her mother, 3 younger brothers, and a younger sister as a practical living arrangement. Now, having our place, just for us and our newborn, has been a blissful experience for the past 3 months. Over time, her siblings moved out, her sister to an apartment, one brother to government housing with his family, while her 2 younger brothers, aged 24 and 27, remained in the original single wide. Recently, news arrived that they need to vacate as the landlord plans to develop apartments on the lot. Subsequently, my mother-in-law expressed her desire to move in with us. However, our new house is solely in my name due to past credit issues linked to someone misusing my wife's credit cards, impacting her credit negatively. While my wife hesitates to refuse her mother's request, we both concur that it wouldn't be suitable for various reasons. Primarily, we treasure our freshly built life together and fear her mother's presence might strain our relationship. Additionally, we value our privacy at home, which might be compromised considering her mother's habits. She tends to be messy, lazy, and would likely stay indefinitely if given the opportunity. I've expressed my stance to my wife about not allowing her mother to move in. Am I the antagonist for holding this position? Update: around a month and a half ago, my wife and I joyfully purchased our first house. However, things took an unexpected turn when, during my night shift at work, my mother-in-law appeared unannounced and decided to spend the night, taking up residence on our couch. We had previously discussed this situation, and while my wife felt uneasy about asking her to leave if she repeated the behavior, she had no qualms about me taking charge. Regrettably, about 2 weeks later, a similar incident occurred. Once again, while I was at work, my mother-in-law arrived, this time accompanied by her own mother, without seeking permission or even giving a heads up. Returning home that morning, I found my mother-in-law comfortably settled on the couch, oblivious to my dissatisfaction at her unsolicited presence. To compound matters, they had cooked up a storm overnight for a family birthday dinner, despite my wife and I explicitly declining such plans for our house. Adding to my frustration was the obvious intention for an extended stay, signaled by how my mother-in-law had strategically parked in our driveway, ensuring she wouldn't be inconvenienced when I arrived home. On confronting her, albeit trying to contain my anger, I couldn't help but question the intrusion, to which she justified her uninvited stay citing the comfort of our home compared to their cramped apartment, shared among 3 adult sons. In an attempt to express my discomfort, I purposefully illuminated the entire kitchen and living area, fixing myself a meal and pouring a drink, hoping to create an atmosphere that would encourage her to reconsider overstaying her welcome. During my post-work hours at 6 a.m., I sat down to eat and unwind with a drink, only to witness my mother-in-law growing increasingly uncomfortable as I made my stance clear. After finishing my meal, I took charge, clearing the mess she had left in the sink and initiating a conversation. I expressed firmly that our house wasn't intended for overnight stays or to be treated like a hotel. While she was welcome to visit her daughter and grandkids, she needed to respect the boundaries of our home. Retreating to my bedroom, I overheard her and her mother gathering their belongings and promptly leaving. However, their exit triggered an unexpected backlash. They waged a campaign against me, falsely accusing me of evicting them, imposing a ban on their visits, and even attempting to manipulate my wife into leaving me. Shockingly, they resorted to baseless claims of future abuse from my end, an unfounded and outrageous accusation. To add to the upheaval, I later discovered that they had packed bags in their car, intending to stay with us for an extended 3-month period without consent. Despite the tumultuous fallout, the outcome has been surprisingly rewarding. Since that incident, my mother-in-law has visited only twice, totaling a mere 3 hours, driven by her fear of facing another eviction. Remarkably, the aftermath revealed my in-law's true nature, unveiling the manipulative tendencies that had previously gone unnoticed by my wife. She was even aware of our conversation from the adjacent room, witnessing firsthand her mother's response. Choosing to spend Christmas with my family and returning home early to cherish quality time with our children turned out to be the most fulfilling and delightful Christmas celebration we've had in years. The tranquility in our home since then has been nothing short of paradise. Let's get 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Love you.